How's the track practice going?
It's all right.
When's the Central meet?
Next month.
You'll win.
Maybe.
You've got to think positively, John.
Well, I am thinking positively. It's just they got a great relay team. This guy Spinelli runs an anchor on 11 flat.
Well, you can do that if you set your mind to it.
I don't know. This guy's real hot.
You've got to believe in yourself, John. That's what faith is all about. You can't believe in anything else until you believe in yourself. I guess you weren't tuned in, huh?
What was that?
My sermon last Sunday.
Yeah, sure it was.
It was about believing in yourself.
I heard your sermon, Dad.
Well, it wasn't a brilliant sermon. Besides, you probably had other things on your mind.
I heard every word. It's just, I heard it before.
Sure. You know, it's not easy competing with all those other things going on out there. Movies, rock music, TV. It's all a lot more flashy than the Bible.
I didn't say that, Dad.
It's all right, John. I understand. Believe it or not, even I remember what it's like to be 18. Spaghetti is good.
Thanks.
To a sneak out of night, don't come back, I'm not good. You're dirty and sweet again. When I've been for a week, you get the teeth of the Hydra upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, hang it on, get it on. Get it on, bang it on, get it on. Get it on.
So long.
Seeger is chewing me out. Drifted out in her class.
Oh, no. What'd you tell her?
Wasn't getting enough sleep.
Look, you want to grow up and be a big, strong bank robber, you gotta get at least 8 big ones. Were you fighting off those lethal fingernails at Judy Malone?
No, I couldn't get into that work assignment on Supreme Court, so I tuned out altogether. Lit up a joint, go with the flow.
It's the wages of sin, amigo.
Well, you sound like my old man.
Look, getting ripped in a school night is we no good for your education.
Well, I figure I just have to get along in life without Marbury versus Madison.
Kid, the next time I say let's go someplace like Bolivia, let's go someplace like Bolivia.
Next time. Ready?
No, we'll jump.
Like hell we will.
No, it'll be all right. If the water's deep enough,
We don't get squished to death.
They won't follow us.
How do you know?
Huh.
Would you make a jump like that and you didn't have to?
I have to, and I'm not gonna.
Well, we got to, otherwise we're dead. They're just gonna have to go back down the same way they come.
Now, come on.
Just one clear shot. Follow us.
Come on. No, we got to.
No, get
Get away from me.
What?
I can't swim!
What, are you crazy? The fall alone will probably kill us.
Citizens of Oakland, lock up your wives and daughters.
Hey, what do you say we go hit a bar near the college, huh? Hit on a couple lonely freshmen.
Fresh women.
Fresh women! Drowning their sorrows, waiting for a couple wild banditos to ride in from the boondocks.
Yeah. Except, you know, fresh women don't go to bars. They're too young.
So we go a little more mature. You don't have anything against older women now, do you?
How old?
I don't know, 21, 22. Well, I could even go 25 if she's cute.
How are we going to pass for 21?
Well, see, bars tend to be dimly lit. And if the bartender doesn't see us, well, we'll just kind of blend right in.
We better get rid of these.
Oh, adios on the hats.
Competition's brutal.
Yeah. Jeez. Hey, here's an open spot. A couple of draft beers, please. So what do you think?
Looks like there are more banditos than senoritas.
Hey, relax. The night is young.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Chris. This is John.
How you doing?
What's your name?
Jackie.
Jackie. It's a nice name. I had a cousin named Jackie. He was a boy, though.
I'm not a boy.
That's for sure.
Ron, can I get another?
You got it, Jackie.
You guys come in here a lot?
Now and then, when we get the time.
You over at the college?
Yeah.
What about you?
Me?
Are you at the college?
I used to be.
Oh, you graduated.
No, not exactly. I dropped out.
Right.
Thanks. Jocks, right?
Track team.
Actually, we're on the 4x100 relay.
Ooh, I bet you're fast.
Yeah, we do okay.
The faster you run, the sooner you get there, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
So, what are you doing now?
Oh, whatever I can. What do you guys do? You know, like...
Just about anything, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
You only go around once, right?
That's right, Chris.
No, I'm Chris. He's John.
Oh, right. Listen, you guys want to have a good time?
Yeah.
You got 25 bucks on you?
Yeah.
All right, keep going. He's usually right up here under the bridge.
They sell it right out in the open?
Uh-huh. Pull over. There he is.
Yeah.
Go on the speed rush.
Hey, my friend. What'll it be?
Just a piece.
Bingo.
All right. Okay, pay the man.
How much?
25. Enjoy.
Okay. Let's go. Come on.
Wow. It's a nice place.
Thanks.
You live here alone?
Sometimes. Why don't you put some music on and I'll go get the pipe, all right?
What do you think? Oh, so far, so good.
What happens if we get lucky?
Seniority.
Seniority? We're talking about 18 lousy days here.
You gotta draw the line somewhere, kid.
Well, maybe she prefers younger men.
Showtime, guys. Come on over. Ladies first.
What do you say, kid? Want to take a trip to Bolivia? Want to go first?
think we should talk about it.
Really, Chris? I mean, what's there to talk about, huh?
Did you ever in your life feel like that before?
No, I haven't.
Why the hell do I feel so rotten?
The text for my sermon this morning is from Paul's letter to the Ephesians, chapter 6. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise, that it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. Bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. There are some of us who feel that we must resort to loud and flashy methods of educating our children, believing that it is the only way to get through to them, that we have to compete with the world of television, movies, rock music. Let me tell you, my friends, we cannot, should not compete in loudness or gaudiness. The word of the Lord is dressed in humility. It cannot be screamed at us or written in flashing neon lights. It does not need an amplified electric guitar to accompany it. It goes forth quietly into the world, and it walks a straight line.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Albert Brody was telling me that one of the Japanese car companies is looking for a place within 15 miles of the East Bay to build an assembly plant.
They've been talking about that for almost a year.
Well, it certainly would be a boon to this town.
If we can get it. Do you know we're up to 18% unemployment in this area?
I didn't realize it was that high.
And it's going to get higher.
Can we stop talking about such depressing stuff, please?
So, Johnny, how's Triggs?
All right.
Staying out of trouble?
Yeah, I guess.
That's more than I can say for your pal, Joey Mueller. I got him on the gun at 65 in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. When I pulled him over, he gave me lip. So, I ran him in. Ernie Mueller wasn't too thrilled about being woken at 1 a.m. to bail him out. I'm telling you, the kids in this town...
Better watch what you're saying, Ed. John's going to be 18 next month, eligible to vote. Him and Joey Mueller. I wasn't supposed to say anything about it. But Ed's thinking of running for sheriff.
Nothing's definite.
What made you decide to do that, Ed?
Well, I haven't decided for sure, but... Well, this town's going downhill fast. Businesses are pulling out. Unemployment's up. Real estate values are down. I just think somebody ought to do something about it, that's all.
What would you do about it, Ed?
A number of things.
Like what?
Well, the main thing is, we have to make this town more attractive to business. Like that car plant. If we had a tax base in here, we could build parks and recreation centers, that type of thing. People stop moving away.
That's not why people are moving away, Ed. People are moving away because this town is boring.
Is that so?
Uh-huh. Nobody ever does anything. I mean, you could be dead, and no one would know it until they threw dirt on your coffin.
John, don't you think you're treating us a little harshly?
Come on, Dad, face it. When you get down to it, what is there in this town? There's 1 movie theater, 3 bowling alleys, 19 bars.
There are decent people who live here.
I didn't say they weren't decent. It's just they never do anything exciting.
Well, I'll tell you, Johnny, if we're too dull for you, you don't have to stick around, you know what I mean?
Don't worry about it, Dad. As soon as I graduate, I'm history, okay?
There's some people, Ed, who don't plan on spending the rest of their lives in this town.
Fine with me.
Maybe John isn't looking forward to working in a car plant.
There are a lot of young people today who are restless and disenchanted with their lives. It stems, to my mind, from a spiritual vacuum.
Oh, come on, Dad, please. You gave your sermon this morning. I'm sorry.
Well, I better go check on the roast.
You want to go into the big, bad city tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah.
It's Monday night.
So? Plus, I heard they don't close the city down on Monday night.
Not on school tomorrow?
I don't know. It depends on when we get back.
Got a chem lab first period.
Come on. All work and no play makes Chris and Don dull boys.
You're brick, man. Besides, we're supposed to be in training for the meet on Saturday.
Oh, come on. We beat Garfield last year by 30, 40 points.
I think I'll skip it.
Come on, it's just a chem lab.
I don't want to miss it.
Why?
I just thought.
You know, Sundance, they don't hold too much stock with chemistry in Bolivia.
Hey.
Evening. Nice night, huh?
Yeah. Do you remember me?
No, man, I can't say as I do.
You sold us some of that crack Saturday night.
You got any more?
25 for a quarter, 54 half.
Hey, how about 2 for 40? I just got a couple 20s.
I can make change, man.
Come on.
Enjoy it, babe.
Thanks. What can you give me for 15 bucks?
I told you it's 25 a bit.
Well, give me half a bit.
Sorry, friend.
I'll owe you the 10, all right?
What's the matter? Don't you have a friend could lend you 10 spots?
Come on.
I told you, I don't sell it for less than $25 a bit.
Ah, damn it. All right. Here's 15. Hang on. Take this, all right?
Fine.
Take it. Come on.
Next time you're looking for a bargain, you score downtown. You hear that? It's cheaper.
Yeah, right.
That was brilliant, Owens. What happened?
It's a bad handoff, Coach. I didn't get it to him cleanly.
What are you two, a clown act? Get it together. This isn't the circus. All right, let's run it again.
Hey, Chris. Cold hands.
You didn't have to cover for me.
It's okay.
I'll get it together for Central. It's just, I've been a little weird lately.
No kidding. You've been more than a little weird, amigo.
Took a trip to Bolivia last night. I missed having you along for the ride, Sundance.
Right.
No, really. It's a lot more fun doing it with someone.
John, I don't want to do that stuff anymore.
Why not? Beats the hell out of pot.
I don't like the way it makes me feel.
You get used to it.
Well, that's the problem. I don't want to get used to it.
I'm not hooked. And I'm not gonna get hooked.
Well, why the hell are you driving 60 miles each way to score on a school night?
Oh, boy.
Look, that stuff screws you up, man.
Here it comes.
I'm just telling you the truth.
I get enough sermons from my father, okay? Not you two.
John? Going out?
Yeah, I, gotta go right up a chem lab over at Chris's place.
All right. John?
What?
Did you take some money out of my wallet for groceries this week?
No. There's $40 in the grocery money drawer.
I seem to be missing a 20 from my wallet.
I don't know. Probably spent it, forgot about it.
Probably.
See you.
Hey, gold chains, close out. Hey, my man, close out. Hey, check him out, huh? Fine, oh, fine.
Not interested.
Oh, man. Oh, forget it.
Hey! Want a party?
Oh. Please.
Hey, I'll give you the best entertainment.
No.
Oh.
You got a problem, bud?
Give me $50 worth, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Next time.
hyperventilating and incoherent. Holding chest on the left side. Community general, please. Pulse rate 120 and irregular. Blood pressure 150/90. Respiratory rate of 30 and deep. Pupils dilated to 6 millimeters. Skin clammy. EKG is rapid and irregular. Possible atrial fibrillation. Looks like we got a freebase here.
Smart move. You blacked out from hyperventilating. What you had was an anxiety attack due to an irregular heartbeat from smoking this garbage. You want to have another one? You just keep puffing away. We'll pull the sheet up over you, we'll call up the boys from the morgue, and you save everybody a lot of trouble.
I'm sorry,
Look, I got kids younger than you brought in here, totally messed up on this stuff, and I don't have time for it. Because I got people coming in here who aren't trying to kill themselves. So do me a favor, kid. You want to screw around with this stuff, do it in another part of town, will you?
Nurse Hall, call your station.
You can make it, Owens. 13, 14, 15, 16.
Hey, kid. You make a jump like that if you didn't have to.
I have to, and I'm not gonna.
Come on, kid. I'll jump first.
No.
What's the matter with you?
I can't swim.
No. Fall alone will probably kill us.
Owens and McNally. If it's that funny, when we're finished, you can do another 10. All right, let's do sit-ups now. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, okay, let's go for it, yeah.
Owens. Yeah? I want Baldwin to run anchor today.
Baldwin, what?
You heard me.
You can't do that.
I beg your
What are
pardon?
you, crazy? You out of your mind? You
Hey,
can't bounce me off
will you
anchor?
relax?
No, he can't do that. What the hell's wrong with you? Damn you!
Coach, you ever talk to me like that again, you're off this team.
I'm really sorry about that.
You better be.
I promise that won't ever happen again, okay? You have my word on that.
Tell me why I ought to let you run anchor.
Because I can run it better than anyone else on that team, Coach.
Yeah, so why don't you?
I don't know. I've just been having some personal problems lately.
Listen, if you got personal problems, you go see the guidance counselor.
Coach, listen. I promise if you let me run anchor on that team against Central, you won't regret it.
Owens, you just better win that race.
I will. Thanks.
All right, John? You hardly ate any dinner.
Oh, not very hungry tonight.
You haven't been hungry at all lately. Something wrong?
No?
Nervous about the Central meet?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's only a race, John. Sort of pales in comparison to the serious problems in this world.
I realize that, Dad.
Besides, you're gonna win. You always win. Even when you were a little boy, you were a winner. I remember playing checkers with you when you were 5, 6. I used to let you win because you so hated to lose. You'd carry on like it was the worst thing in the world to lose a checker game. Crying and screaming, remember?
Maybe you shouldn't have let me win, Dad. Maybe you should have beaten me.
You were a little boy, John.
Oh, but I would have survived.
Your mother didn't like to see you upset.
What did she have to do with it?
Your mother?
Yes. The checker game was between you and me, Dad. Mom wasn't involved. You should have beaten me. You know, maybe I would have learned how to lose.
John, are you trying to make a point?
Yes, why is it that everyone expects me to win all the time? Win, win, win! Don't I have the right to lose, too?
Of course you do, John.
So, why don't you just say that? Why don't you just you just say, John, maybe you won't win this checker game, or this race, or whatever. Maybe life will just pass you by, and you'll be a nobody. But it's okay, because we need nobodies in this world, too.
No need to be upset.
No need to be upset, John. No need to be upset. There's never any need to be upset in this house, John. Excuse me. I'm gonna go do my homework, okay?
Johnny?
I'm sorry, Ed. I'm really late for school, okay?
Apparently.
I promise I'll take it easy the rest of the way.
I had you at 53.
I know. I said I'm sorry.
Right in the center of town. Wasn't very bright, Johnny. Of course, if I write you up, your sister probably won't sleep with me for a week. So what do you think?
I don't know. You're the cop.
I'd hate to give my own brother-in-law a ticket.
Look, Ed, I don't have all day, all right? Can we get this over with? You want to give me a ticket? Give me the damn ticket!
You got a smart mouth on you, Johnny. Somebody's gonna fill it full of teeth someday.
Crack's a tough nut, my friend.
It's just that John wasn't a doper. I mean, he'd smoke a joint, you know, at a party, maybe on Saturday night, but this stuff, it just happened so fast. Like a month, maybe 6 weeks tops.
Doesn't take very long with freebase. Have you tried it?
Yeah. The first time with John.
Then you know what we're up against. He's going to spend the rest of his addiction chasing that high. It's some really scary stuff. You see, powdered cocaine, the stuff you put in your nose, is pretty expensive, which keeps it out of the hands of a lot of kids. But with crack, all you need is a couple of bucks, a butane lighter, and a pair of lungs, and you're in business.
I just feel like he's some other person that I don't even know anymore.
Oh, okay. What you gotta understand is that you're dealing with a personality that's out of control. Your friend will do anything to get cocaine into his system. He'll lie, he'll steal, he'll betray his friends, he won't eat and can't sleep. You said he was on the track team, right?
Yeah. He runs anchor on the relay.
This stuff can cause coronary arrhythmia and irregular heartbeat.
I mean, isn't there anything that anyone can do? I just feel like some sort of idiot. Like we're not even talking the same language anymore. Like he's underwater, and he can't even hear me.
He can't. His brain isn't working correctly. See, what you gotta do is keep shouting until something gets through. See, what I'm saying is, Try and get him into a program. You can't do it by yourself. He needs professional help. You follow me?
Yeah.
Good. Come on. I'll give you some stuff for him to read for openers. See if you can get him to take a look at it. Maybe he'll recognize himself in the literature. It's pretty straightforward. Just remember, he'll deny like crazy. Probably get abusive with you. Try not to take it personally. He's going to be very paranoid and doesn't want to hear anything from you or anybody else. All he wants to do is light up. Ride that elevator again. You got my card.
Yeah.
Call me if you can get him to agree to see me or if you just want to talk some more.
All right.
And remember, don't take the abuse personally. It's the coke talking.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Hey. He's lucky to have a friend like you, buddy. Hang in.
Hang in. John, someone wants you to look at it. It's not very long. Okay. Just read it, okay?
Sure. Hey. Keep it.
Would you just read it? That's all I'm asking you to do.
I don't have to read it, Chris. I don't have the problem. You've got the problem.
Come on!
Do you really think I'm a dope addict? Let me tell you something, man. I know what's going on. It's completely under control. Huh?
Come here. It's all right, Smitty. We'll lock up.
Okay, Chris.
I went to talk to somebody in Oakland, a drug counselor. And the guy's an expert in cocaine.
How could you do that? Chris, I'm in control. Okay? I do when I feel like it. But I'm not
Will you just shut up and listen for a minute? You know what this guy said? He said that there are no recreational crack users. You don't just smoke it on Saturday night. You keep smoking it and keep smoking it until...
Until what?
Until it kills you.
Am I smoking it now? What? Now? Do you see me with a pipe in my mouth? Huh?
Oh, come on.
I got a vial of it in my car right now. If I'm addicted, I'd be right out there smoking it.
John, look. All I'm trying to do is get you to take a look at yourself, okay?
Why?
I'm your best friend. I'm your oldest friend, right?
Yeah.
I know you pretty well. I mean, you might think that you're in control, but believe me, you're not.
Who are you now? Some sort of drug expert, huh? That goes around telling people how to run their lives? Is that what you do?
Cut it out.
I got enough people telling me how to run my life. I'm running it fine.
John!
No.
Fine? Fine? Is that why Malvin wants to bounce you off anchor? You call that fine? Is that why you've been late for school every day? Is that why you've missed 4 chem labs in a row? Damn it, John! You're out of control!
Who are you, man? Who are you? Some sort of missionary or something? You're gonna save my life? Is that what you gotta do? Huh? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you, man? Who the hell are you?
John!
What then?
Jane. From City Hall today about the long-running Senate.
You've got it!
It's going to be close.
When's the relay?
Event after next.
John? John? John!
John, the race is in 5 minutes.
When we get to the horses, kid, just remember one thing. Hey, you didn't see LaForest out there, did you?
No.
Good. For a moment there, I thought we were in trouble.
He's over! 14 feet,
There he is.
Timers, please report to the scorer's table.
Stick.
Stick.
Last call for the varsity 4x100.
There goes Spinelli.
Who's Spinelli?
Central's anchor. John says he runs the anchor in under 11.
Runners, to your positions. Hold on to your seats, folks. These are two of the hottest relay teams in the section.
Runners to your mark. Set.
You won your town the race. We cheered you through the marketplace. Man and boy stood cheering by as home we brought you shoulder high. Today, the road all runners come. Shoulder high we bring you home and set you at your threshold down. Townsman of a stiller town. Smart lad, to slip betimes away from fields where glory does not stay. And early though the laurel grows, it withers quicker than the rose. Now you will not swell the rout of lads that wore their honors out, runners whom renown outran, and the name died before the man. so set. Before its echoes fade, the fleet foot on the sill of shade, and hold to the low lintel up the still defended challenge cup. And round that early laureled head will flock to gaze the strengthless dead, and find unwithered on its curls the garland, briefer than a girl's.
Thanks for coming.
How's your father handling it?
Better than I am. He's, very strong. My father. It just doesn't make any sense, does it, Chris? He wasn't sick a day in his life. Oh. You should go on in. I'll be out in a minute.
I know.
I'm hiding out from my parishioners.
Would you rather be alone?
Oh, I'm glad you came, Chris. John's mother had this bower built. Used to like to come out here and listen to the flowers grow.
Very nice.
Well, I suppose you'll be missing him as much as I will. God knows you spent more time with him than I did. Where was it the two of you were always going to go?
Bolivia.
Bolivia. He had some imagination. Ever since he was a kid, he'd be dreaming up these fantasies, pretending to be someplace else. Well, he won't be doing that anymore, will he?
No, sir.
Just no way of figuring it, is there? 18 years old. Nothing wrong with his heart. I suppose the Lord has his reasons.
I don't think the Lord had a lot to do with it, sir.
I beg your pardon?
I said I don't think the Lord had a lot to do with John's death.
There is no history of heart disease in this family, Chris.
John died from cocaine.
Why are you saying this?
Because it's true. I'm sorry, Reverend Owens, but that's what happened to John. He was addicted to cocaine, and he smoked so much of it that his heart couldn't handle it.
My son was not a dope addict. And I resent your coming to my house on the day of his funeral and disseminating such a vicious lie. Oh, my God.
I was pleased to see most of you at the funeral. I know that John's family appreciated it. Okay, look, we have to put this thing behind us. Now, from what I know of John, he wouldn't have wanted us to let it disrupt our entire season. He wasn't that type of guy, was he? In fact, I bet you he would have wanted us to use this tragedy
to focus our energies on winning. So I tell you what we ought to do. I think we ought to dedicate the rest of this season to John. I think we ought to show people what this team is made of. I expect everybody on this team to pull a little bit harder in the remaining weeks, to give a little bit more, so that John can be proud of us. Can I count on you?
Yeah.
Can I count on you?
Yeah.
Can I count on you? Yeah! All right! Baldwin, you run anchor. Now, come on, girls.
What's the matter? You never seen a dead person's locker before? You lied to them. John was not a team player. And he didn't die of a heart attack. He died from smoking crack. Every day. As much as he could. He smoked it until it fried his brains and it screwed up his heart. And it didn't take him very long to do. Believe me. And that's what happened to John.
Vincent? Good afternoon, Carl.
There's plenty of time to do that Sunday morning.
No time like the present.
The autopsy results are back.
You had an autopsy done?
The night before the funeral. Vincent, we talked about this in the hospital. I know you're under a great deal of stress, but I explained it very clearly. If you hadn't given your consent, I would have had to go to the coroner. I couldn't sign the death certificate without an autopsy.
Yes. Of course.
John had no history of heart trouble. I ought to know. I was his doctor since he was 2 hours old. It took a few extra days because I wanted to be absolutely certain. I sent the test results to Oakland to corroborate the diagnosis. Vincent, listen to me.
Don't tell me John was on dope. I know better than that.
It was in the blood and the urine.
And the lab probably made a mistake. These things happen. I had an uncle who went to the hospital. My uncle never had cancer. He lived until he was 94.
Vincent, John died from cocaine. That's the truth. I'm sorry.
That was small time, man. Really small time. I mean, if you're gonna pull a move like that, at least you could have done it with a little class. Checking out like that, that was strictly minor league.
Hey, you were the one who always said that style was everything, right? It's how you play the game. Go for it. No prisoners. I mean, what the hell do you think you're doing? Who are you trying to impress? You don't just cut out like that. Not saying goodbye to anyone. Damn it. If you're gonna go, you go with your guns blazing, surrounded by the whole damn Bolivian militia. You don't need your gun. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's what we agreed on. Didn't we? I swear to God, I wasn't counting on you cutting out on me. So, wherever you are, I just hope you got what you wanted. Adios, amigo. It just didn't have any class. Hi. This is John's stuff. It's from his locker at school.
Thank you. It was kind of you to bring it over.
Sure. Pastor Owens, you know, he really did love you. I mean, John wasn't very good with words. The thing is, he didn't know how to talk to you. He wanted to. He really did. He just didn't know how to connect with you. If he could, he would have told you himself.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he didn't. And he wanted to. And it's a lousy thing to die before you have the chance to tell someone how you feel about them. Good night, sir.
would like to read today from the book of Genesis, chapter 22. In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen. And they came to the place which God had told him of. And Abraham built an altar there, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar. And Abraham stretched forth his hands and took the knife to slay his son. The angel of the Lord called upon him out of heaven and said, Abraham, here am I. And he said, lay not thine hand on the boy. On Saturday, the 24th, my son, John, died of cardiac arrest during a track meet at his school. There had been nothing wrong with his heart. The heart failure was brought on by a coronary arrhythmia caused by an excessive use of crack cocaine. John would have been 18 next week. He was a good student, a member of the track team. He worked part-time after school and contributed to the maintaining of our household. A nice young man. A young man to be proud of. Well, I stand here this morning to say I am proud of him. Not of what he did to himself, that was tragically self-destructive. But of what he wanted to do and be in life. His death cannot obliterate that. He lived among us and touched us. And we cannot forget who he was. John was a dreamer, a born pilot. But he chose the wrong airplane, and he crashed. I wish to God I had been there for him to tell him about the choices he was making, but I wasn't. I allowed the spaces around us to be filled with silences. I allowed preoccupation and timidity to build up walls between us. I hid behind the comforting certainties of my life, my faith, and my Bible. I wasn't listening to the music. Maybe I couldn't have kept John out of that plane. There's no way of knowing that. But maybe if I had closed my Bible long enough, I could have opened my mind and my heart to him, and I would have heard what he was trying to tell me. I would have heard the music. That is something that I will have to live with the rest of my life. That is my cross, and I accept it. I ask you not to mourn my son, Instead, I ask you to go home to your children, to your parents, to anybody with whom you have put up walls and pulled down those walls. However painful it may be, look at each other. Begin anew to build a communication and a trust. Don't let the spaces between you fill up with emptiness. Speak your heart. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
John? This is probably the last time I'm gonna come here. I'm not too big on graveyards. They kind of give me the creeps. Look. I'm sorry that I got mad last time. It just ticked me off. You know what I mean? And I guess everyone has the right to split when they feel like it. You should have said goodbye. That's all. I figured you owed me that at least. But, what the hell? I could never stay angry at you for very long anyway. So, listen, amigo. Take care of yourself. Keep looking for that big cantina in the sky. It's gotta be there somewhere. And just remember. Just remember. Next time you jump off a cliff, Butch, the fall alone will probably kill you.